G'day everyone and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. The tide is going to get pretty low today, but I've been poking about in the rock pools and haven't had a lot of luck yet. There's lots of old and broken shells, but I've just spotted this guy. Doesn't he look nice? Sometimes you never know how scuffed they're going to look on their swell until you flip them over. It is a lovely operculum from a military turban. This one, he looks quite good, doesn't he? Also, please forgive that wind if you can hear it. I've got myself a very nice worm cone. Wow, look at how wide it is in there. Again, there is no creature waiting to sting me. All cone shells do have a stinger at the front that the snail inside can launch at its prey. Doesn't that sound exciting? Anyway, this one needs a bit of a cleanup. It's got a big red growth right there, like some kind of fungus or something, but it will be a lovely black and white shell in the end. Is that a cute little clandestine cowrie in there? Oh, it's like right behind the sea sponge. Yes, it is whole though. There we go. Got myself another little beauty. There's just not much in the rock pools right now. It's quite surprising given the tide height, but yeah, hopefully I find a few more. Am I finally going to have a bit of luck? This one, please don't have a crab in you. Oh, I can't tell. Something smooshed itself away from me like an anemone thing. There we go. The camera doesn't really know what to do with the winter sun today. This one should be like, it looks like it's maybe worn away its original coloring, so it could be a chestnut-banded sand snail. I gotta keep an eye on it to make sure there's no crab in it. It was like standing up kind of sideways, so there could have been a crab in it. Is that possibly the first Spangler's trumpet? It's gonna make me reach for it. Yes, there we go. Got myself back in the shade. The sun isn't very good with my camera today. Got myself the first Spangler's trumpet. The base of that tells me it's an eroded cowrie, but how are you on top? Oh, there we go. Let my camera adjust to it for a second. Yep, that one looks like a good one. He actually feels like he might even dry a bit shiny as well. Yes, it looks shiny. It looks super shiny. Yes, I got it before the wave as well. It is a little eroded cowrie, the second one today. Maybe a little bit worn on that top, but it looked like it was gleaming fairly nicely underwater. What is that white thing down there, and is it okay to grab it out? I think it might be. Also, there is an orange thing over there. I don't know, this is very deep. Are you a moon snail? Are you a moon snail? Oh, it is a moon snail. There we go. In the danger zone. Look at him. Oh, he's got a bit of a hole there, but I don't mind. I'm gonna count that as a pretty decent win. Is there a crab inside? I don't think there is. There's just some shell grit. I think this is an egg white moon snail or something like that. That would be my best guess anyway. That one looks like a very shiny snakehead cowrie. Oh, where is it? I can't see a thing. Let me just grab a whole bunch. Yes, I did get it. Woo! Woo! That was a bit dicey. That nearly knocked me over. Was it worth it for a snakehead? You know what? Sure, why not? Oh, I like the look of this one, showing its butt to me. Is it it feels good. It feels shiny. It's a bit stuck. Can I get it out without wrecking it is the question. Ooh, it's bigger than I thought. Let me see. How did it get so stuck in there? Oh my god, it's I really, really want it. It feels super good. It's got a nice pink base. I really, really want it. Woo, just popped it out. Just popped it out with my right hand because, I am actually right-handed. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is really, really pretty. Look at how nice and long this guy is. It is a yellow-toothed cowrie. It's got an absolutely, beautiful pink base on it. My goodness, I think they're supposed to be pink and then they slowly fade to be like a more cream-colored base. Wow, it feels so shiny. It feels so good. This is 100% the best cowrie today. That is absolutely stunning. I am just about to head over to a shell pile on the sand. I'm hoping it's a good shell pile, but I've just noticed this sitting here. Oh my goodness, it's actually more shiny than I thought it would be. Also, it is miniature. Look at how small this cherry cowrie is. This has got to be a dwarf one because this is there's a bit of color on that base, so it's slightly sub-adult, but they don't get a lot bigger than that even when they're adults. So yeah, that's very cute. Very cute little guy. That yellow-toothed cowrie I found was bigger than this one, and it's usually supposed to be the opposite. Alrighty, it's time to check the minis. We're going to check the minis with a bean because there are just beans everywhere. And I'm also going to be collecting up a lot of these guys Beautiful little pheasant shells. There is actually a surprising amount of minis here. There we go. Just got another graceful cowrie. Wait, did I find a graceful cowrie earlier? I'm not really sure. This one is a zebra top shell. I guess all the shells I was looking for in the rock pools are actually over here. That one, it looks like it's got coral on it. It does have coral growing on it. This one is a yellow dove shell. Usually has like a pink or a cream point on it, but the point is just coral today. Oh, that's an interesting mini. This one is a screw threaded turret shell or something like that. It is like only endemic to southeast Queensland, like only this one little place in the world. It's kind of like makes it kind of special. That's why I shouldn't get fixated on picking up the pheasant shells. I nearly missed this guy. It is a lovely little migrating moon snail. He wanted to go into the shell bucket already. Got a lot of brown on him, so he's probably a fully matured one, or at least close enough to it. The slightly juvenile ones have a lot of white on their tops. Oh, that was like literally only 10 centimeters away. There we go. It's got a bit more white on its top, so it's maybe not quite fully adult, or maybe they just they're all a little bit different. It is another migrating moon snail. I am getting awfully close to the danger zone where the water is coming up, but I saw this one kind of like where the rays were rippling. It looks like a juvenile orange cockle shell. Might grab this one because he's nice and blue and right in front of me. It is a lovely large blue periwinkle. This one, what color are you? Oh, I thought that would be a blue one. It's not. It is like a very light pink flat sand snail. Oh, look at him. I was midway chatting to someone and I just noticed him. Okay, it was totally worth coming to the beach today on a slow day. Look at this fella. That is like a Kianer's cowrie, but a very nice one. I found a very, very faded one here. I don't know, last trip to this beach? I'm not sure. I lost it though. That is extremely freaking adorable. I'm like freaking out for that one. That is very cute. Ooh, the water is like refreshing the shells here, making them look extra nice for a bit. Got myself a very lovely orange colored scallop. I'm not really sure which one. It could be a worn away scaly scallop or possibly a rusty ribbed scallop. I had my eye on a clandestine, but that got swept away and a bubble shell got swept right in. I've been calling this one a brown bubble shell. I think that's what it is anyway. Ooh, before the waves come in, I want these two and hopefully it won't get to my bucket. Ooh, got my bucket. We're gonna back up a bit. I got myself a little blotched neurite. I'll probably end up picking up a few more of them if I see them. But the one I collected first was this guy. Oh my goodness, now that I'm looking at him, he is very nice. He's got like a nice point. He's got nice little patterns. It is a cute little music cone. Ooh, and another brown bubble. There we go. That is like the second one within like half a meter or half a step of each other. Oh, look at him hiding there. Are you a whole one? It is whole. My goodness, look at this fella. He looks maybe a little bit... I saved it. Oh, I might be traumatized, but it makes my reactions quicker. Because I did lose my bucket to the water one time a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, this one looks like it's possibly a tapering cowrie, possibly a bit worn away because you can see a bit of purple on it. Usually that means that they're slightly worn away on their top. But yeah, it's a very uncommon find for here. That is very cool as well. Well, I don't usually pick up all that many limpets, but this one has caught my eye. He probably looks so good because he's wet. They usually dry looking much wider. I believe that is a common variegated limpet, but it's like extremely nice with all that black patterning on it. And yes, I know you guys saw that. I will also pick up the bearded hoof shell right next to it. He's like extra bearded. Ooh, where did it go? No? Yes? No? Yes. This guy, the water just washed it up and I saw it. I saw it. It is the smallest military turban operculum I've ever seen. The water must have just washed this one up too because I only noticed it when I went to put in that little operculum into my shell box. It doesn't have the big spikes on its side yet, so I think it's possibly subadult, but it is a prickly spotted droop shell. Look at him. He must have been sitting up there for a while because the water hasn't reached this section yet. Also, I'm very sorry, that is a bit of chocolate there from my muesli bar, which I just started eating. It is a little rosy spindle cowrie. That is such a lucky find. They don't wash up terribly often because they live on the reef in the corals. And when they die, they actually fall in between all of the corals, so they get stuck down there. They hardly ever wash ashore. My goodness, after having like zero luck in the rock pools for literally hours today, this shell pile is really good. I did not think this beautiful shell pile would be here. Yes, it is definitely empty. It is a lovely, darkly coloured juvenile captain cone. How wonderful. That looks like a nice clandestine cowrie. I swear, every time I've reached for a clandestine cowrie in this rock pool or in this shell pile, it has been swept away. So yep, happy to finally have a nice one from the shell pile. Whoa, did that just come in, or was that like swept away? I mean, was that swept in, or was that always there? You know what I'm trying to say. This one is a cute little wandering cowrie. I don't think he's going to be a shiny glossy one, but he's still got his spot on top, so I reckon he's a pretty good one. Ooh, pretty. I am intrigued. It is whole. There we go. It is a very little subadult snakehead cowrie. Another brown bubble. That makes 3 for me today. And some of the other people who were sitting next to me at this big shell pile actually found a few as well. So I guess there's a couple of them around. So here are the shell finds for today. And if you've enjoyed them, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shelling adventures. Can you believe I didn't think this day would turn around, but lo and behold, all the most amazing shells were around the shell pile. So that was very, very nice. And of course, it is the end of the video now, so it's time to talk about a favorite. Oh, please excuse that wind. And if you do have a favorite as well, you can let me know down in the comments. I do want to give some special mentions to shells that I really liked but didn't quite make it to my favorite. I really like this little subadult or juvenile prickly spotted droop. It's just very nice, very prickly. Thought that one was pretty lovely. Along with the captain cone, another really, really lovely shell. And probably the music cone as well, I thought was absolutely just stunning with all that lovely color. You know what, there's actually a lot of special mentions. I want to give a special mention to the cute little dwarf cherry / carnelian cowrie. Never seen one that small before. Very, very cute. And probably the last special mention will go to the shuttle shell. It just didn't quite get there as my favorite in the end. So what did? My favorites today, oh god, maybe I should have special mentioned those 2 white moon snails. Anyway, there was just a lot to like today is what I'm trying to say. But I have 3 favorites this time, and they're all cowries. The least of the favorites probably goes to this slightly worn away tapering cowrie. It's either a tapering cowrie or a translucent cowrie. To be honest, I still cannot tell the difference with them. The next favorite goes to this little guy. It's either the little bear cowrie or the Kianer's cowrie. Once again, I actually cannot tell the difference between those 2 species. They are extremely similar. But the main favorite goes to this one. Oh my goodness, stuck in the rock pool between a rock and a hard place, which was, you know, yet another rock. Oh, look at that lovely pink base on it. That is absolutely 100% a stunning, huge, lovely yellow-toothed cowrie. My goodness, super, super happy with that one. It even feels like wet glass. It's just wonderful. So yep, those 3 are my favorites for the day. And that's it for this time, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.